At Zions, we believe we are gathered by God's grace, empowered to serve, and sent to share Christ's love. We live out this mission through our three guiding principles.
We relate to our community. We believe we are in Jonestown for a reason, and we participate in the wider church.
We are grounded in faith practices,
always growing as disciples.
We invite people to join in God's work for the sake of the world in whatever ways we can.
Over the past year, this looked like relating to our local and global communities, being grounded in faith practices. And inviting others to join in God's work however they can.
While pictures can speak 1,000 words, we also believe it's important to hear from real-life people about the difference God is making through our congregation. So we'd like to share these testimonies of how the ministries of Zions are empowering people's faith and changing their lives.
I am thankful for the children in this church. They give me hope. Thank you.
I am thankful for the church so I can learn more about God and Jesus and all the cool things they do.
I see God at work at Zions through our youth, as well as through our outreach programs. In reaching out to the community, we are showing that we are God in action. And through our youth, showing how to live as disciples of God and how to learn how to pass God's blessings on to others as well.
I'm thankful for being able to be in the choir.
I'm thankful for being able to acolyte at church and learn new things about acolyting. I've learned a lot this year, so that's what I'm thankful for.
Our family is very grateful for the Joyful Spirits church service. Not only do we get a great meal to eat, but also the fellowship with others is awesome. Most importantly, my son Harry, who has Down syndrome and is nonverbal, has been able to develop his faith over these 8 years of attendance. Each person is recognized for their abilities and encouraged to participate in all kinds of ways. Pastor Caitlin has a true gift of working with people, and we are truly blessed to have her lead these services.
I'm thankful for Bible study, amongst other things, at Zions. I'm thankful that I had taken the book that was most of my life has lived on its shelf and revered, and now is something that I use to try and interpret both my faith and the world around me.
I'm thankful for seeing my friends at church.
I'm thankful for how welcoming our congregation is, especially for families. It means so much to me that my children are able to worship there and be a part of worship, even when they're loud and are screaming for mama and running back and forth in the back of the church. They are learning about God. They are learning how to worship. And I'm thankful for the grace and the humor that is shared with me as a parent every single Sunday. And it makes me feel welcome and happy to be a part of Zions. Thank you.
I am thankful for that I have that Rejoicing Spirits is a place I can learn about God, and also there's very nice people, and also my friends come here.
Hi, my name is Jen, and I'm thankful that Zions does an online service. I really appreciate it just because life gets crazy busy, and I also live kind of far away, but I miss church and I want to make sure that I attend and have that rejuvenation each week. So I'm thankful that that there's an online service. I get a chance to watch it, sometimes while it's live, sometimes it's later during the week, and I really appreciate seeing everybody, seeing their smiling faces and wonderful voices, and it gives me that uplift that I need, and I really appreciate that Zions offers that to everybody. So thank you so much.
I'm thankful for playing at Zions. I have a lot of fun playing here during church and during Rejoicing Spirits and all over the place.
I'm thankful for the pastor of this church, and I'm also thankful that God is doing work in the ministry of churches around the area.
I see God at work through Zions, and how we as a community step up in times of anyone's need, whether it's a local need, an individual need, or even in a national or international need.
I see God at work through our outreach into the community. Things like the NL Ministerium and the Backpack Blessings and how they've joined together to now be a permanent blessing in our community is just one way I see us growing in the community and reaching out.
When Russia invaded Ukraine, Lutheran World Relief put out the call for quilts. They send quilts to anywhere in the world there is a need, and they were running low. Right away, I saw God at work through Zions as we set out to make a few quilts. People of all ages and abilities helped. Fabric donations came in, and before we knew it, we had made 40 quilts, and we continue to make them today. We are so blessed at Zions to have people willing to serve others.
I see God at work at Zions through our music department. We are very blessed to have such talented and committed choir leadership and organist and pianist and the whole family of talented musicians, and they have been an unbelievable inspiration to our youth as well.
Here at Zion's Preschool, we see God's work. We see God working every day. We see that with the kids and the friendships and the bonds that are formed that continue into elementary school and beyond elementary school. We see it with the family members and the extended family members, and we have the opportunity here to serve the families in a ministry. We have children who have started our program nonverbal, who are now speaking and who have learned to use devices to communicate. So we see God at work every day at Zion's Preschool.
We are grateful for the work that God has done through our congregation in this past year, and for the ways you have shared your time and your talent and your prayers and your money to support this ministry. In the year to come, we look forward to following Jesus' invitation. Come, follow me, as we are
gathered by God's grace,
empowered to serve,
and sent to share Christ's love.